Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. I am, wasting my fucking evening away, I guess. You ever just, oh hey, it's back, look. I still don't see like a stack hats button, but I should probably turn off the spooky bug testing branch just because I'm not using the werewolf hat, so why would I continue to do this? We need 2 gremlins or a stun to save this guy. I mean, we can probably get... I mean, sure, man. It's not the corruption hat, so who gives a shit? I don't know, man. I've just been wasting my evenings, and I'm really upset about that. And... I figured that I should probably do at least something, TM question mark, maybe. When do I raid? Hold on, I gotta check this. Should probably check this, before, but, I have no patience for anything. I raid in, 1 billion hours? Okay, we got time, even if this run goes on for, 20 more billion years. I like Wrench. I really like Wrench. It's a very strong early game Wrench, and... it's a very strong early game Wrench. I mean, it invalidates books until we get something good, question mark, but we don't really need... I'd rather have 2 damage on one person than 1/1, even though, technically speaking... Okay, sure, I guess I'll just go die in a fire then. I guess I'll just Shine Kekyoin. I guess I'll just perish. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's not the corruption hat, so I'm not gonna take, a guaranteed damage source after this. It's, fine, whatever, who cares? But I don't know, I was thinking about, come on, man. This shit's goated, man. You roll an extra die, on odd turns when we corrupt it, or just goated AoE damage guaranteed? I mean... What do you want me to say? My dog is scampering around too. We just went on an epic adventure. Thank you. That's the perfect one to hit. Hopefully I get 3 ones and we can kill this guy. Is that statistically gonna happen? Probably not. Can we maybe, not have my gremlin die? Maybe? It was a long shot. We're taking, 80 million damage because we're not getting stuns, we're not getting bones, we're just kind of, floundering forever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever. Why did I stun the weak one? I don't know why I stunned the weak one. Maybe I'm bad at this game. It's probably true. It's probably true, Nuke. Probably true, Nuke. Maybe I'll just get 3 ones and we can kill this guy. The dream. Oh, why did I do that, dude? I'm, dumb as hell. Now I need 4 ones to kill this guy, because I'm dumb, but... What if I just killed you? Now, we're 6 health going into the boss. There's one boss that you don't want to see, and there's one boss that you want to see. I am so sad that we're getting both of these. We can upgrade the spicy bone, I'm pretty sure, just because it's a very good upgrade. This is the guy that you want to see typically, although we do have a lot of 3 damage. Now, we're never going to roll that 3 damage, but I don't know, it could have been kind of peak, honestly, not gonna lie. It's not the best turn 1, but you're not taking any damage, you're building tempo for the future. You would prefer Gremlin tempo, because that's really the only thing that actually matters, but, I mean, we take 1 damage, we have mana, our wand isn't technically, the charge that we want. We actually don't take any damage. We don't take any damage. We do not take damage, chat. I don't know, there are rants that I want to do, there are anecdotes that I want to do, but I don't think I can. I do not think I can. We're probably gonna eat shit here, unfortunately. Because, of course, that's what's going to happen. Of course that's what's going to happen. How could I be so silly? How could I be so silly? How could I be so stupid? How could I be so foolish as to think that maybe that my Gremlin would get hit? But, sure. Are we okay? No? Jesus. That was one 50-50 away from being like a national gosh darn disaster, but we ended up getting there. I almost wonder, because like one fiery bone on the tree would have been like actually peak cinema. Now, we are going to lose everything that we get, so do keep this in mind. When we fight the second final boss, everything that we have now and everything that we get on this loop will eventually, inevitably, go away. So we don't take any damage here, but we're not exactly building up any good tempo. I don't know how I feel about this, per se. I don't really like that at all, because it was a 50-50. I'm not a huge fan. Let's just go ahead and do something like this. We're gonna take 80 more billion poison. We can kill this little snake in one go. But, how do I put up the necessary amount of block? And the answer is that I don't. I actually just take poison and I die. I really do like mana daggers, but, I don't know if you noticed this, but we have a Vine Necklace, and when we corrupt mana daggers, they go to no mana. So we wouldn't be able to use the mana necklace. That would have been a good, honestly, that would have been a good, whatchamacallit. I don't think we're ever going to curse this guy, but we put up a lot of defense, and we're perfectly fine. We can... I would have preferred to save that, but it's fine, TM. I really don't like wasting stuff, but I mean, realistically speaking, that is exactly what's going to happen. 3 damage flat is really good, and there's no enemy that charges our wand. So... I mean, I think, like, shapeshifters can be good because you can get, like, the imps, I guess. That's really it, honestly. Hello, what are you doing? What are you scampering around for under the desk? It's a little sus, not gonna lie. That's incredible, honestly. Hello, she's running around at the speed of sound. Hello, what the heck is going on over there? Ah! I just tried to put something on my desk because she was, like, messing around with it, and then it immediately fell off of my desk, so... I mean, I can't complain about this. Now, we have one turn to put this guy into a reasonable range. And if we don't, we're a little bit cooked. Yeah, we're a little bit cooked. Now, he can't kill us. Do keep that in mind. And he's gonna go down to 5. Hello? Hi, I'm in the middle of recording and you're barking now? What the heck? Bark, bark, bark. Well, I'll just take the kill. I will happily just take the kill. I guess we're now, like, this is officially, like, feet my dog. In this Dog Witch episode, there's a dog in a Dog Witch episode. That's crazy. That's so crazy. What are you doing? She just flopped over on my lap. And now she's, like, upside down on her back. Don't do that. You're gonna roll off. There you go. Gemarang is playable AoE, but it's like slightly worse than whatchamacallit. I don't like seeing Life Bracelet, Summoner's Ring, and Gemarang, because these are all useful things. I kind of want to take Gemarang, but I'm going to take Life Bracelet, because it's going to give us tempo, and it's going to allow us to, I don't know, hopefully not die on the mountain, because the mountain is going to, like, rip and tear. We don't really have any items that are going to get us through the mountain, so hopefully just raw HP will do. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, actually. I'm going to high roll. I think that was the best possible way that could have gone. Upgraded Spicy Bone is broken as hell. Sure, we'll just do a bunch of damage, and I'm not going to decrease our wand damage, even though the Spook Out's really good. The weakness is really strong. I don't really know what we want to do. I'll keep the mana, because it'll be a little bit scary, but... I mean, I guess we just try to high roll it, right? Yeah, my bad, I guess. Hopefully one bee, one errant bee, or the Bitboy could take care of business, you know? Who freaking knows, chat? Who freaking knows? I'll just put up a little bit of defense, so that hopefully Mercury will not be in retrograde. And I mean, we take care of business here, we do. I'm very worried about the mountain, though. We need something very good. Apply 3 weakness, lower resist, or corrupted summon. I mean, I guess corrupted summon, in theory, prevents us from getting ghoulies. But I don't know, I don't really think corrupted summons, like, random corrupted summons are very good. A high roll would go wonderfully here, but I think we just gotta play it, like... Unfortunately, you just gotta roll with it. If we got hit, then the little blood imp dude would, little blood imp guy would come in clutch, you know what I'm saying? Little blood imp guy would come in clutch. Why does it feel like we have less dice? Why does it feel like we have less dice? I thought we were supposed to roll like 5 dice. We did roll 5 dice. I'm just a little bit silly. Now, the one thing about corrupted summons that I don't necessarily get is like what the meta is. Like, do we just want to keep scaling them and then like hope we get something good, or like what do we want to do here? I would love Spicy Bones. This is really tempting, don't get me wrong. Oh, well, you know, should have gone with it. Should have just gone with Unlimited Arrow Works and hope for the best, because there was nothing that we could have really done about that. Yeah, we'll just hope that the Bitboy does something important, which he did not. Little imp dude did do work for us, but we're gonna go ahead and take 1 damage here. We could have ended this fight like 20 years ago if we just got a Spicy Bones, which I think the game might be purposefully misinterpreting what I mean by that, because we got 2 of them. But, you know, 3 Spicy Bones right now would be pretty peak, huh? I don't like how these little dudes just, they keep, getting just a teeny tiny bit stronger. We're not gonna take any damage, because Mana Crystal combined with Spicy Bone. We're getting the Vine Necklace a lot, by the way. Don't think that I haven't noticed that. I mean, Truth Be is absolutely perfect. We did see a couple of things that we like there. I like the silver ring. I think it's good. This is the part where, especially without the vine necklace, we kind of just fall down and bleed to death. Honestly, woe be upon ye. I'm gonna be 100% for real with you there. I think that had to happen. I think that if we ever get the opportunity to do that again, it's just sort of like mandatory, required content. We're not going to take damage. I think we should definitely do that again. We're basically just waiting for the spicy bone, but we have to also put up, like, defenses that will protect us from not having the upgraded mana thing is why I think we lose here. Not getting the spicy bone is very bad. The green beastie is the timer here, but it's still fucking awful. Thank you. I don't know why I did it like that. I really don't. We're gonna take 1 damage here, so the wand charge is gonna go down. So hopefully we could get, like, I don't know, something. Or not, like, that's fine too. Like, we don't have to get anything, that's totally cool. We're gonna take, like, 1,000,000 damage this turn. This actually didn't go as bad as I thought it would, even if we get hit by the sky again. We're not gonna take damage because blessed be the vine necklace. The vine necklace, the vine necklace, that's all it is the vine necklace. Thank you so much, vine necklace. You're the real freaking MVP here. No, I don't need to lower. I don't need to lower his attack anymore. He's just gonna be doing 3 damage forever. I guess skeletons are actually, like, a really good hit on this because they, Omi comes back. Books right now are useless. That's 2 of my mana, you mother flipper. Hell yeah, big troll. Big random troll. I hate to see all of this, actually. I hate to see all of this. Skeleton Key is, like, probably one of the strongest curses in the game, corrupted. And Gold Scorpion is just, like, pretty good if you corrupt it. It's like 4 poison if you corrupt it. You kind of need to corrupt it, though. I'm gonna take it because, like, out of all of the things that we can corrupt, I want another good corruption target. Because I don't really want to corrupt the book. Like, the book's good, don't get me wrong, but, like, I want to corrupt the vine necklace, and that's about it, so I want to add, like, another thing to the list that I can happily go ahead and use here. I mean, yeah, sure, okay. So you're gonna do 2 damage because you do bonus damage for, whatchamacallit. I wanted to keep the poison stack going, unfortunately, but that is not what I wanted. This is gonna be a bad one, honestly. I feel like not having a good AoE is probably pretty bad. But one more wrench is all it's gonna take, and then she's cooked. We get 2 dice. We get 1 dice back, actually. That was the worth it gamble of all time. She's gonna do 4 damage now, and she's gonna do 4 damage every turn. We're not taking damage, but we're not dealing that much damage either. I don't want to, like, sunk cost Falaki, like, keep throwing the poison at her. But I mean, like, I might as well, man. I might as well. We're gonna take 20 more billion damage. So you're not dead unless I play that. And then you're cooked, okay. I actually don't know if you can get the stone totem from Corrupted or Shapeshifter because I've never seen it. When you power up your wand, give a random friend +1 strength. When you summon a friend, give it 1 HP. Hello, little dog. She's, like, barking. She's, like, getting agitated. I don't know why. She's been on walkies. She's had her food. She's had her water. What's going on in that little brain of yours? We were hanging out earlier. You were getting plenty of attention. Are you just mad that you're getting less attention right now? You were getting a lot of attention earlier, and now you're getting, like, no attention. You're just getting, like, a place to sit and hang out and aura farm and, like, all that stuff, and now you're just, like, a little bit sad. B-string could be interesting if we corrupted the wand, but it's, like, not really worth it, so... I think we just take the friendship ring, and then we can, like, you know, hold out for a better ring in the future, perhaps. Maybe. Alas. This, I'm worried about homie here. This is gonna be a little bit bad. Because there's not really... that's the worst guy, honestly. That's the worst guy, honestly. There's not really a worse guy that you could get. Thankfully, he died. That is, probably exactly what you want. This is going to be hard. I think we need to save up for the B, and then just hope for the best, really. I almost don't want to stun him, because if we do stun him, then he gets poisoned. And that's just, like, you know, more nonsense we have to deal with. Honestly, just keep, like, putting up the fucking... Alright, it's worth it there, because 2 Bs will kill him. Well, that's not true. 3 Bs will kill him, but... Yeah, I need another B, thank you. Yeah, that was a little risky. That almost ended an absolute fucking disaster. This is... I don't really care about any of these things, so we're going Giant B, because it's AoE, and that's gonna help us kill the boss, because the boss is gonna have the most health. So, what do we want to see here? We want to see mana. We want to see mana, and we want to see bones on turn 2. We want to see mana turn 1, bones on turn 2. That's what we're looking for here. I'll take little minion dudes as well. Maybe I should have tried to, I don't know, like, get a thing to, like, reduce their whatever the hell, but I don't really care. Unfortunately, we are going to take damage, so that means that we're losing a mana, and we're losing our, like, dice, so... It's just actually, overall, a very unfortunate occurrence here. We're gonna lose 2 mana, and that's our win con, bro! Like, our win condition right now is the Truth Bee, and I'm a little bit, like, disgusted. I don't care about my wand. We've got our dice back. I lost mana because I got hit by the poison. Uh-huh. I'm ticked off. We needed a B this turn. This would have been the B turn. Because them being alive, no pun intended, is very bad. I almost want to just send it here. Because we are going to take a minimum... Actually, we're going to lose a minimum of 1 mana. And we have full wand, so... Praying? Oh, motherfucker. We're gonna lose 2 fucking mana. I should have sent it, dude. I'm getting greedy because 2 Bs solves our, like, entire fucking life crisis right now. It's grim. It's been grim. We cannot lose mana this turn, but we need to get a B, or we are going to die. So, yeah, it's B time. Time, baby. Yeah, the Truth Bee being our win con is not something that I am a fan of, traditionally. It's something that I'm very not fond of, because now we're back in the fucking building again and we have no mana. So it's just sort of, overall, a pretty horrible experience for everybody involved. Now, you are dead next turn, no matter what I do. But you're going to do an AoE. You're going to do an AoE, so that's 7 damage on the board. Sure. Sure. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Why not? Fuck it, man. We're just gonna take 1 billion damage. And we're just gonna live with that. The Witch is currently a losing condition. We have no wand charge, we have no dice. We need to build up mana, because that is an absolute fucking necessity for certain. I want something better than a worst possible person that you could hit, because, like, homie's just gonna vibe and exist anyways. We have to pray to God that 1B hits. We're gonna lose all of our mana and take 2 damage. We're gonna lose all of our mana and we're gonna take damage. And all we're gonna get out of it is 1 extra turn, which actually should be enough because we have 5 damage on the spider. We just have to hopefully... Yeah, we're actually completely fine. We're completely fine. You're dead. Okay, so that was not as bad as it seemed, really. We're back in the fucking forest again. But now everything's stronger, and our build is still pretty weak. Take them out. But we have some RNG. We have a lot of RNG that we can roll. So what am I looking for here? Our ring currently is useless, but like I don't want a spiked ring. Like spiked ring sucks. Our bracelet is pretty good, but like we can do better. We need a better ring. We need a better ring. We cannot have a dog shit ring for the entire fucking game, or we need to be able to pivot to something actually good. So, we're gonna take a little bit of damage, minimum. We might take a lot of damage. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, minimum. That's okay. We're gonna take a lot of damage, minimum. That's okay, that's fine. You're dead next turn no matter what you do. No matter what you do, buddy. You're gonna get cooked or beaten to death with wrenches. Either or works, and, the problem is can we do better? And the answer is, I don't know. Because the thing is, we have to get rid of the spell. You have to realize that we're getting rid of, like, everything, right? So, is Mana Shield actually the way to go? Like, if we get a good summon, like, we're never gonna get a, like, gummy bracelet, so you have to keep that in mind. But the thing is, we're gonna lose the Truth Bee. So, like, Gem Necklace is not actually that good. Like, Mana Shield makes the Vine Necklace bad, but we have to get rid of the Vine Necklace no matter what anyways. We're going to be forced to take a necklace eventually. So, we might as well, like, get something that is, at least to an extent. I'm not gonna waste the mana, because it's 2 regardless. I should have probably just re-rolled for a book. And by a book, I mean a bone. But it's a lot of guaranteed damage to pass up, so I don't actually really want to do that. You guys are going to be doing 6 damage this turn? That's, like, kind of fucking crazy, man. We somehow managed to get there, but 8 damage is not something that we can realistically defend against, so y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta burn. Y'all gotta burn in hell, bro. And the thing is, even if we pivot to, like, a summon build, right? Friendship Ring's on the way out, right? So there's no, like... There is no fucking anything, man. There's nothing. Like, sister, there's nothing here that we can, like, build off of. The only thing that we can build off of is the Azurite Bracelet. That's the only thing that we're not going to be able to get rid of. and then the, you know, the mana shield. So I almost do want to go little beasties, even though they're a little bit slow. And my dog, you know, she's going freaking crazy. She wants for nothing. She lives a life of luxury. And yet, she's pouting, she's barking. I think, like, is Little Beasties fell for it again? Like, Love Trance is good, especially if you corrupt it. Little Beasties, you have to have some fucking work put into them. And right now, everything is sort of, like, on, like, edge right now. Like, if we corrupt Romance Novel, that's good. Like, Romance Novel is a good item. So we're gonna hold on to our shapeshifters for a little bit longer, just because our shapeshifters have been very useful. And Little Beasties haven't really done anything. Hello? What did I just do there? What the fuck did I just do there? Sorry, what did I just do? Brother, what did I just do? I'm sorry. Here you go, dog. Be free. Be free. Skedaddle. Get out of here. Like, I don't really know. Our curse is actually surprisingly good against these guys, because it's like, you know, hello, what happened? We played earlier. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to go tend to the dog. BRB. This absolute villain tore up one of my socks. Can you believe it, chat? Oh, it was so adorable, though. Okay, so I mean, we could get greedy here and try our luck. Although, that was literally just we rolled books and... we rolled the books and curses for 3 rolls, so... sure. Oh, big spider! Big spider coming in clutch, brother. Sure. We could take a little damage here. I don't like how they hit the same guy, by the way. That's pretty fucked up. But yeah, sure, it's probably fine. Curses are actually so, like, the poison curse is actually, like, surprisingly good against these guys, because it really is just like, okay, now Shine Kakyoin. Like, you get stunned and then you die. It's pretty good, actually. This is really unfortunate. We're gonna take the least amount of damage, and we're gonna move on with our lives. We have to get rid of the Vine Necklace eventually, so maybe it would have been better to make the shield thing better. Make it like a big bone, but, I don't know. I think I'm alright. It would have been the most disgusting high roll of all time. You know it would have been the most disgusting high roll of all time. We would have gotten the shit kicked out of us, but it would have been very funny. If this were corrupted, this would be the greatest thing of all time, because you just stun them all, and then you just beat them to death with hammers. But instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of this, and we're gonna do a little bit of this. And I don't really think we're gonna need, like, a tactical stun in this fight, so just happy that the guy takes both of the hits, honestly. Okay, we're gonna be beaten to death by hammers here, real quick. It's not looking too good for us, chat. But this was probably the best way that this was gonna go. Thank God the beekeeper got hit. Oh my goodness, thank God the beekeeper got hit. It would have been absolutely devastating. And then we just get, like, super lucky and we just kill them with Spicy Bones. We don't have a replacement for Spicy Bones, by the way. We don't have a damage replacement. So, ideally, what would happen is, we would get, like, a good wand or a good summon or, like, I don't know, anything. Yeah, really just anything, honestly. Yeah, really just anything. That's really fucking good, I think. But this is also good, and we have a way of protecting them already because of Mana Shield, but we still do not have a replacement for Spicy Bone, which is the only reason I didn't go for Big Bone. I think Big Bone is, like, disgustingly overpowered, but unfortunately... Yeah, sure, man. I will, just eat shit and die, thank you very much. Thank you for no... Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for... I will go for a forced stun with romance novel next turn. How could you tell? How could you tell? How could you tell? I don't know why I'm trying to stun him, bro. I mean, technically he can do 8 damage, but he's not gonna roll the 33% chance 4 times in a row. That would be absurd, patentedly so. Kill this guy. Kill this guy with hammers. You can see these things again. I am so silly. Okay, one of the best curses in the game, if you corrupt it, and Summoner's Ring. What are the odds, man? Okay, never mind. This challenge is easier than I thought it was. I can't believe it took me, like, what, like 9 episodes of looping to realize this? God, Summoner's Ring is so good, man. It's so good. We're pivoting towards a summoning build, I guess. We can never get a good bracelet, though. That is true. This is a defense turn, and that is all I could ever ask for. We're still, like, in shit. Like, I almost hope we get hit twice just so that the mana can break and then they could take damage, but, like, god damn, man, they're gonna be doing, like, a shit ton of fucking damage, man. Like, I don't... like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't wanna die. Yeah, this is pretty frightening. I don't really like this, but, we almost had, like, the most disgusting high roll of all time, getting a 3rd bone, and then they would have, like, been dead, but it's fine. The most disgusting high roll of all time, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. The wrench is doing a lot of good work, actually. The wrench is just a very solid option. I have been turning around on the Ramulet. I'm gonna be real with you, I've been turning around on the Ramulet. The Pitchfork is also good. Both of these are forms of wide damage. The Ramulet, though, corrupted is, like, really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been using this a lot more on my lunch, dinner, and breakfast runs. This is kind of, like, corrupted. It's kind of, like, fucking disgusting. The Pitchfork is also really good. I'm gonna go with the Ramulet, honestly. Like, if we can get this corrupted... Like, okay, what do we want to corrupt? We actually have multiple good corruption targets here. What do we want to corrupt? We want to corrupt, if I can select my items at all, ever. If I can look at my items. We want to corrupt the Ramulet, the Book, the Goblin, the Ring. We really have all of the options on the table for anything that we could ever want to do. Now, this is get lucky. This is just roll a million fucking bones, but this is also fine, I guess. That's crazy. We want to... It's two damage. Like, I don't... I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. If we died off of that, I would have been so pissed, honestly. Okay. I would have been so pissed. We need to remember the Azurite bracelet, honestly. So you are going to waste your turn summoning guys who aren't going to exist. Like, that's just true. Now, the only problem I have is if you kill a goblin. You killed my best goblin, even, which is very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna need you to do some work And also, we need to get lucky, because our shields aren't actually that good. We're dead? Holy crap. I need... That was the wrong thing. I need some crazy... oh shit, okay. That is nuts that that's the line, by the way. Failing a curse is kind of crazy to get just enough shield to live. No healing makes this build pretty scary. And not being able to have, like, a supply... Not being able to have goblins makes this really bad. Okay, so this is a free turn. This is actually legitimately a free turn completely. They're not going to do anything that they're not going to do anything that's going to kill me. We already didn't have any wand charge anyways, but we're going to go through 2 turns of damage back to back here. Now this is what's going to get really fucking scary really fucking fast, okay? It would have been the greatest thing of all time, honestly. That's so lucky, dude! That's crazy, the 25% banger every single time, man. We managed to get there, amazingly, in the end. It's the unluckiest thing of all time. All he has to do is hit one of the milks once, and then we're like, pressure is taken off of me forever. Like, I can't even stress how unlucky this is. We're actually dead, by the way. You motherfuckers are insane. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take the Ramulet. We need more damage. We're gonna lose the Spicy Bone, remember? I'm gonna need, like, something to deal damage. And it's not going to be... God, that's so fucking good, man. That is so good. This is, like, the most precarious run that I've had in a while. Because it really is just, like... Please hit me, please hit me. Oh, thank God. Not having any survivability for the goblins makes this so unfortunate. Because they are completely at the whims of, essentially... God, wand charge. It's so bad that we have to rely on all of this. It really is so bad that we have to rely on all of this. It's so unfortunate. Oh, my HP, bro. There's no way. There's actually, like, no way, dude. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if you knew this, but it's actually kind of nuts. It's fine, I didn't need wand charge anyways. That's, like, the only downside of... Oh, that's the only downside. Thank God the Ramulet does work. I think it's only good if you curse it. Now this is the point where we've all been worried about this, we've all been scared of this, and we just see, like, abysmal dog shit times, like, 1,000, so... The Ramulet is if we... The Ramulet means that we lose here. Like, we win or lose here. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, by the way. The Ramulet is the entirety of it. I almost want to reroll to see if we can get a Ramulet, because we're taking, like, 1,000,000 damage anyways. Alright, whatever. No harm in doing it. Literally no harm in doing it. So, nobody's dead. It's probably the best way that could have gone. Of course, it didn't go well, because, well, you know, we're in hell, agony. We're afraid, we're scared. I want to reroll for a Ramulet, man. It's such a strong item, and we're in hell. So we need a Ramulet this turn, and we need it to pop off. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you're next. I have 1 HP. I have 2 HP if I do this. We could re-roll. I just want the goblin to maybe do something. 50-50, by the way. Oh, God. No, not like this. Not like this. No, not like this. Not like this. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my goblins. I'd like to thank. I really do not even. We almost died, by the way. We almost died, and that was the craziest shit. Like, we're going into the boss fight with 1 HP. Oh, I mean, it's the Great Bapper, probably, right? Like, when are we gonna use the 3 in a turn? Like, I just want the base damage, right? But this is healing, though, technically. And it can give our allies strength, so I think we have to do this. Because we're actually, like, dead. We have so many ways of getting shields, but we don't have any healing. And so we're just kind of, like, in hell. You know what I mean? Like, we're just perpetually in hell. Okay. I'm not doing this. I already did. I'm so silly. The guy took 1 damage for no reason. I already did that. I mean, either we get enough to live, or, you know, we stun you. We have 2. We have 2 healing. We have 2. We have 2. We have Super Mario Maker 2. Okay. So, these will get us there. We could theoretically also keep this guy alive, but then we have to play a bone if we play this, because we might not draw another one. So, if I play this, I go to 5, and I'm technically still alive. Unfortunate. We're still fine, and you are dead. But now we're gonna take 4 damage every turn, which I don't know if we have the anything for. Actually, we're taking 5 damage every turn, by the way. Which we barely managed to put up the defenses for. But we need the Ramulet, man. We need the Ramulet. That is non-fucking negotiable, dude. I don't want to kill you with chip damage. Is it over? It is over, actually. Oh my god, what a run, man. What a run. We just got unlucky there. Great Bapper would have saved us. God damn, the Great Bapper would have saved us. That's so unlucky. I should never have tried to gamble on Magician's Wand, because we got an enemy that steals dice, and so it's like it never would have worked. Alas. We also would have won if we got 1 Goblin crit, by the way. That Goblin not critting, and so we lost our mana shield, and the Goblin died. That was, we would have won if we got the 50-50, or we took Great Bapper. Alas. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye. We'll get this challenge eventually. By the way, minus 10% on the chance delta. Just saying.